guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this thrilling Thursday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life is good even when it's snowing out. Yeah, I'm going to get this up and I'm going to go out and shovel some snow, baby. I have 20 miles on the bike. I've done some PNF. Notice the compression on the inhale. They're all devised to give you great chops. Anyway, SFE, get the book. So here we are, and a friend of mine, Dion, sends me a lot of cool stuff, man. I don't get to all of it, but sent me a thing on Phil Driscoll. Okay, Scream for Jesus. The guy has some chops. And I have a little bit of background on his time in New York and his trials and tribulations and all that sort of stuff, which he's been very upfront about, in articles and stuff. So it's not like I'm, TMZ gossip here. All right. Anyway, haven't played a note. Let's see what we got, and we'll take it from there. Bodes well. Locked in. Do a little orchestral excerpt. Don't need no stinking warm-up from F sharps above double C and down to Bizet's Carmen. And that was a concert, low F, pedal F. I told you, Vacchiano, used to hate that I could do that on a Screamer mouthpiece, which was a 10.5 C at the time. But he has never heard me preface that with an F sharp above double C and then down to the low. Oh, please. He would know what to do. Salamai. I give up. But just between me and you, any orchestral player wants to, I'll go Bizet for Bizet anytime you want. Anyway, different video. Phil Driscoll. Talented guy. Now, he is about my age. He might be a little older than me. 78, I'm thinking. A little older than me, but he's in my age. And we were pounding the streets in New York at the same time. Okay? Now, I never met him. We were we ran with different people. Okay, there's no question about it. I was a classical, a lot of Latin, Hasidic, all that sort of stuff. He was rhythm and blues and funk and doing all those clubs down the village and all that sort of stuff. Now, everybody knew about him. Everybody, because he has chops. There's no question about it. I knew his name. I'm not sure if he knew my name. Actually, what he was doing at the time, I bet he wouldn't remember my name even if he knew it. Okay, as I'm about to say. Now, again, what I'm about to say is public knowledge. He's very, very upfront about it. So it's not like, again, I'm gossiping. Okay? But because of the chops, everybody knew he was a talented guy. Okay? And, but he had a drug and alcohol problem. Bad news. I mean, people would literally see him lying in a gutter outside the club. Okay? I mean, bad news. Heroin, whatever. Missing dates, being inebriated, being impaired on the date itself. It was not good. And I read an article years ago, I think it was Downbeat, where he got into more about how he got out of it and everything. But at the end of the day, he found the Lord. And the Lord saved his life. And he dedicated the rest of his adult life to serving the Lord. And he considers what he has now as a ministry. God bless him. He's won several Grammys, okay, for gospel and all that sort of stuff. And the guy could play. He always could. Now, there's not a lot of great pictures of his chops. And this link down below, there's no chop pictures at all. But he is locked in. He's absolutely locked in. And he's not straining by any means of the imagination. He is not overblowing. And I can only think from the pop that you hear that his tongue is in an optimal place, if not the perfect place that we want. Okay? He's right. He's absolutely right. Okay? His chops. Now, he, after he got cleaned up, he won some Grammys. Now, if you guys want to go looking for the TV show thing, he played a solo at the Grammys, and a little while later, you know, his Scream for Jesus type of thing, with a lot of reverb and all this sort of stuff. And, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes later, Wynton played an impeccable version of the Hummel third movement. Okay? Impeccable. Now, but here's the deal. For whatever reason, and I'm not saying one's better than the other or anything, Phil Driscoll electrified the crowd. Wynton, polite applause. Now, being what it is, who cares? I've given Wynton his props. That's not what I'm saying. And this was when Wynton's chops were spot on. Okay? But, yeah, so check out the link below. He starts off singing. It's very Joe Cocker-ish. Amazing. You know, that type of thing. Okay? But he does play later on, and you hear the pop. You hear the ease of going from one register to another. No, his chops are right. His chops are absolutely right. I'm not sure. Oh, for a while, when he got his thing going, he got himself going. Now, check this out. He would have the equivalent of a sound system in his car and a karaoke reel. And he would just go around the South, literally knocking on doors of churches. I'll pay for your service. He'd pass the hat. He'd make a few bucks. He'd go next door, and he made some bank. I mean, it was a tough way to make a living, living out of his car and all this sort of stuff. The guy paid the price. And he walks the talk of his religion. I know he hasn't fallen off the wagon, I don't think. But God bless him, for lack of a better term, and you'll like his chops. All right? All right. Love you all, guys. We'll talk again tomorrow.